Gene of Ace Contracting and Services. It's been a while. It's been a while. Why, you ask? Because the other side of my business has been taking off and I haven't really been doing that much pressure washing. But today, as a back half to the job that we were doing at this house, we do need to pressure wash. So I'm gonna take a video of that and show you what we got going on. So before I do anything today, I do have to swap out my tips. That one's super clogged. That one's fine, but I'm a believer of swapping things out in pairs, just like headlights. When one goes out, it's a matter of time before the other goes out. So they go to Power Wash Store Tallahassee today. Picked up 2 of these from Ray. They're about 7 something and some change. And just for you guys, I do have a 4-in-4 machine. And these tips that I'm using here are going to be 2502s. Some tape, trusty set. So that's what I'm using to swap these out. I did pull out my 14 with my extension, so 14 millimeter with this to go ahead and take it off. One hand, let's see if I can do it. I guess not. Give me a second. Oh, these are all done nice and tight. Out. Let's see how hard this thing is. Focus. Man, I can't even see no light through that. Clogged. Oh man. Beyond clogged. While I have the tips off, I am going to blow a little bit of water through this to make sure I clean all the pipes out. So just a little bit of water. Don't mind the mess. As you can tell, water's coming out. Just flushing it out pretty much while I got it open. I know people who said they use the thread glue or blue plumber's glue, whatever you call it. This works perfectly fine for me. No issues here. So we're gonna wrap these. We're gonna attach it. So 2 things about these. 1, not too much tape on it. And 2, I know some people who take those out. I don't. Ray from Power Wash Store Tallahassee says, doesn't matter, but he doesn't usually take them out because it kind of helps with the water. It's spinning out, coming out much, much better. So essentially the water is broken up in little 4 quadrants before it comes out. So it helps out. And also when you line them up, make sure they make sense. Make sure you don't have them facing all which way. Make sure they're pretty much angled to that bar. So I do have a driveway clean. Got my truck in the driveway for now because I gotta do the back patio, but all I'm doing today is a driveway clean and the back patio that my guys ended up fixing. So let's take a trip back here. We replaced this one run of brick right here. Kind of filled in the back right there. I'm gonna clean that up with some muriatic acid. We're gonna end up painting this entire door. So that's what we got going on for today. Something light, easy, simple. Remember to prime your line also while the machine is off, just to get all the air out of the machine, the hose and all that good stuff. But while I'm doing that, I'm going ahead and kind of rinsing off the patio to get all the excess, not access, not ACC, but EX, excess dirt and everything off of there. Like I said, this door is being painted tomorrow. So we put a nice little, ooh, look how dirty that is. Let's see if we get any dirty water coming out the bottom. You see that? How about this side? Dirty water down there. How about this side? Dirty water. Yep. If you also do painting, make sure you pressure wash. Clean your surface. Oh, I gotta ask about that. Oh no, that's horrible. Oh no, I'm gonna ask about that. This whole house can use a nice little house. Stick to the plan, Jim. Right, just kind of wetting it. Get the dirt off, excess dirt off. And we're gonna go ahead and crank this machine up and get this thing clean. No pre-treatment, but I will be post-treating. Let's believe that. All right, let's get this thing rolling. And there we have it. Nice and clean. Like I said, I'm gonna post-treat, but nice and clean. Nice and clean. I need some muriatic acid right there, clean that up. Besides that, nice and clean. All right, so you see what kind of driveway it is. I don't want all these rocks popping up, messing up my machine or anything else. So what I'm gonna do is dial the pressure down just a little bit from the unloader, and don't go too hard, because these are easily, when I mean easily, by far the easiest to go ahead and get these lines in there from your surface cleaner. So dial it down just a little bit to make sure I don't get no lines in it. Of course, post-treating. It's pretty loud, but one thing I wanted to make sure that you guys understand is while you're washing this type of driveway, make sure you don't sit there too long in a certain spot. Because if you do, after a while, you'll start hearing little rocks and pebbles start hitting inside your surface cleaner. That means you're standing in a spot that's either weak or not structurally sound, and you're knocking the rocks and pebbles around. So make sure you don't stay in a spot too long. And actually, like I said, I dialed the pressure down. Then I'm moving a little bit faster than usual. Because I could always go back and post-treat, but make sure you don't stay in a spot too long. Always remember to clean with the slope, meaning my driveway's going that way towards the street. That's how I wash and that's how I rinse. I got a leak right there. Gotta make sure I fix that. Gotta park way over there. So turn my machine off. See all those lines. I'm gonna post-treat that afterwards. I'm gonna go back and clean that area there. I wanted to show you all these little pebbles flying up. All right there, little pebbles. Now that's not from me, but you can see where all this is weak right here. So if you stay in those spots too long, it's gonna pop up like that. So I'm gonna do a second round over here, and I'm gonna show you a little trick that I use. was worse than this. But like I said, once I post treat, but honestly, after it dries, you really won't see those lines. But I'm still gonna post treat. See all the additional dirt and stuff that came off this driveway. So here's a true look at the driveway. Went ahead and pull my camera back zoom-wise. This is dry and looks a billion times better. Now that's wet, so once that dries, you'll see how good that came out. But trust me, it looks good. And a side note for my guys who don't just pressure wash but paint and do other stuff or just do contractor work, liquid mask on the windows. I do have to paint this entire 3 sets of doors. So easiest way is liquid mask on the glass. Gonna tape those up. I'm gonna spray the entire thing. Luckily, they already had their weather strip kind of painted, so I'm just go back with it. But I will take those weather strips up. Just paint the entire thing, just blast it. Day 2, nice and dry, post-treated. Now what you see is the shadows, but wherever the light is at, you can see how bright it is. Turned out real nice, real nice.